big silky bitch. Digging real delicious, getting filthy rich. Never been a joker, hater, punk or simp. Get your blunts up high while I talk my shit.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching. If you love our show, you're gonna wanna like and subscribe below.
He said, shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding.
Which I need to know how that happens.
I've watched enough gay porn to know that he's riding the dick like cowgirl, and then he's jerking off while he's riding the dick.
Hey.
And then he comes into his mouth while he's riding.
I love it.
I watch enough gay porn to know.
You just put that whole image in my head, and I'm so grateful for it.
You know, maybe later we can,
He said, shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding. Ooh. Oh, God.
Homophobia!
I'm going to stream that video 9 million times.
And action.
I don't think we need to sing today. So.
What we not going to do this week, baby girl?
All right, so what we not going to do this week is pretend that a warrant for your arrest is a reason to murder an unarmed person. Actually, there's really no reason for a cop to murder anybody. Frankly, in my opinion, like pulling somebody over, traffic stops, all the reasons that all of these young black people, these young black men, these young black women are getting killed at what?
All ages.
Disproportionate rates. Yes, youth. There's no fucking reason. There's not a reason in the world. So what we not gonna do is pretend that it's okay to kill somebody. And I just want to say, so one, rest in power, Dante Wright. 2, the warrant that was sent out for him, which has been confirmed today by several different sources, didn't even go to the right address. So the warrant shouldn't have even been issued. So the fact that this young man is dead, that's some fucking bullshit. So what we not gonna do is pretend that y'all didn't just pull him over so y'all could murder him. We're not gonna pretend that white woman, cause you know how white women be, that white woman didn't just shoot him and yell out that they were gonna tase him. That's bullshit. All that shit's bullshit. You don't know the difference between your taser and your gun? There's no color difference. There's no weight difference. I carry my gun around with me. There's absolutely a difference between my gun and my taser. Stop fucking lying. So, with that said, I think what we are going to do is link with our community to create community solutions that are better than that are better than the police will ever give us, okay? So I have some organizations that I just want to shout out today because I've seen them do great work since the murder of George Floyd at the hands of the Minnesota Police Department. So, first off, 38th in Chicago, George Floyd Square. These are all people that you can find on Instagram, on Twitter, that you can connect with directly. Legal Aid Minnesota, Whittier Cop Watch, Minnesota Women for Political Change, Twin Cities Relief Initiative, F12 People's Kitchen, Bites and Bikes Minnesota, Kiko's Kitchen, Buddha Blends, 40 Acres Cooperative, Black Table Arts, Juxtaposition Arts, Reviving Sisterhood Minnesota, Minnesota Uprising Arrestee Support, Black Visions, Reclaim the Black, and Eagle Screenprint, and not to mention the Shift Cooperative. We've been collecting money since George Floyd was murdered and redistributing it back to families, a lot like all of these other organizations. So what we're not going to do is pretend that there's no alternative to killing people. There's no alternative to killing young black and brown kids. There's no alternative to fucking fatal traffic stops. Nobody should have to go out every day afraid for their life. Mm-hmm. And at this point, that's what's happening. We're not going to pretend like slavery isn't still legalized with the prison industrial complex. We're going to stop pretending that this shit is not just built for white men by white men, and for white women, because at every turn, y'all benefit from shit too. Because when it comes down to it, you're still white women. So, like, I don't want to hear that. If you're not fucking opening your wallets or out there on the front lines with the youth that are getting harmed and arrested and beaten the fuck up, if you're not putting your life on the line like we are all the time,
or opening your fucking wallet,
or opening your wallets, I don't want to hear no celebrity shit. There is no safe way to protest anymore. We can go sit in the street silently, quietly, peacefully, and they'll still come out there with their fucking tear gas, which is illegal, by the way. We're not going to pretend these cops give a fuck. And if you don't give a fuck, then you should mind your fucking business and sit this one the fuck out.
What we not gonna do? God damn.
Breaking news, y'all. There's no such thing as a good cop. There's only bad cops and quiet ones. So miss me with all the bullshit talking about, oh, there's some good ones on the... No, there's not. There's not a single fucking good cop in this country. There's quiet ones who sit back and let fucked up shit happen, and there's trash ass bad ones. So don't play that shit with me. There's no good cops. Not a single good fucking cop exists.
Girl, it's like, how do you even? If I say, how's your week, it's just like exhausting.
Yeah, this week is a tired.
And it's only fucking the day, it's like a couple days into the week and it already feels like this week is enough. Fuck. Well, I have to tell them when we shoot, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Oh, girl.
It don't matter. Rest in peace, DMX.
Period.
You know, I think this week, the tip of the week should be stop treating drug addicts like criminals. And let me start by saying some drug addicts do crime. But drug addiction is a disease and it's not a cause to just shun people. Everybody knows a fucking drug addict. It disgusts me when they talk about George Floyd the way they do as far as his drug use, when no one talks about Derek Chauvin's fucking drug use, because I bet you he was doing that shit.
Nobody wants to talk about how Minneapolis is a fucking
opioid crisis hub.
Completely.
Like, we gotta treat drug addicts with more compassion.
Period.
DMX was a drug addict. We all know that shit. But does he not deserve compassion? George Floyd, they said he was a drug addict. I can believe that. Does he not deserve compassion? Your fucking uncle. Some of y'all's parents. Some of y'all. I don't want to hear that shit. Especially these alcoholics. That's a disease too. Alcoholism.
It's just
I see more drunks out here doing bogus ass shit than anything. But they want to fucking look down. They need a fucking glass of wine with everything they fucking do. But they want to look down on somebody for literally debilitating. That shit will change your life for the worse. It will take over your mind, body, and soul. And they don't deserve compassion? Miss me with that bullshit.
I saw a tweet the other day talking about how happy people don't do drugs. And, you know, I just said, you know, I commented and I just said, you know, not y'all who have never been addicts talking about,
or lying about their addictions,
but also not y'all who don't know shit about addiction talking about addiction. If you're not a crisis counselor, if you're not an addict yourself who's gotten clean, if you've never experienced addiction in your life, you should really sit this one out.
Stay out of grown folks' business.
You should shut up. Yeah.
Straight
and
up.
I'll be fully transparent. I was an addict and I got clean.
Same.
I still don't know everything in the fucking world, but I do know that I know lots of happy people who get way too fucked up off liquor, off coke, off meth, off crack. Some of them do heroin. No shade. That's on you. You do what you need to do, but don't act like
It's not a disease.
And don't act like it's acceptable for like people to give their fucking whack ass opinions when they don't know shit about shit.
It's another form of racism because, you know, when it's crackheads, they're criminals. But, you know,
when it's your white son, oh God, we have to get him in a hospital into rehab and into crisis.
Yeah, when y'all are fucking popping oxys every 4 seconds.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Then it's What we have to do is start thinking and continue to think about drug addiction as a disease that affects millions of people everywhere, every socioeconomic place, every class hierarchy, from the homeless person on the street to the fucking White House to fucking all the way up Wall Street. Like, let's stop pretending that this is just, you know, wild, lawless people running around. People are hurting. So I want to again say rest in peace to DMX. Thank you for your service. Thank you for showing us the gritty, grimy side of your life and showing us the beautiful parts as well. Rest in peace, George Floyd, and fuck anybody calling him a drug addict. He did not deserve to die the way he died. Period. Anything else, my dear?
Nah.
Peace.
Sweetheart, you can't just claim Italian, German, Greek, and whatever the fuck else you just pulled off of Google image search to be your own culture. You're a white American. We as white Americans don't have any culture because we have created nothing. The only thing that white Americans have created is racial injustice in the American system. Oh wait, we didn't even create the American system. We stole that from the French. We can't even claim country music. That stems off of jazz and blues, created by black people. But it is okay, my fellow Peckerwoods. We are allowed to live amongst other races and not have any culture ourselves. Just stop doing white people shit like this. This ain't it.
Angel.
What, darling?
We love you so much. Wait, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Buddha Blends.
Who?
Buddha Blends, nigga.
First juices, now hoodies. Buddha, you're going crazy. DM him today.
Hey, I had to fix my do-rag because this motherfucker was doing what it wanted to do.
Doing everything in the world.
Doing everything but fucking letting me see.
Letting you...
So, Angel said we didn't have to name everything we do and everything we talk about. But this is a fire tweet from someone that I just started following. Goddess Oya, 777 Oya.
Underscore, 777 underscore Oya.
Yes. And it goes, authenticity / working with energy will always reveal insecurity and ill intent in others. This is why we receive most disfavor. People dislike when you can feel and read them for exactly who they are. Your truth, gifts, and power will forever make this disingenuous world shake. Nothing without intention, right? Mm-hmm. There's always been shit in my spirit that it stirs, but I didn't always fucking listen to it. And I would just let anybody around me, especially as an artist, you just let niggas around you. Mm-hmm. You know, especially when you want to work. Like, let's work. And you be having fucking demons around you. People with absolutely no moral compass at all. And we're doing this shit in the name of art or whatever your social circle is. And when you start really moving with intention and moving with energy and what feels good to your spirit, you don't have a lot of friends after that. You might have a ton of friends, and then you start moving like that, woo, you're going to lose the majority of your friends, and only, like they say, the real ones will remain. Also, when you start moving with your spirit and your energy, you can feel when other people don't. You can feel when a motherfucker is lying to you. You can feel when a motherfucker don't want to look you in the eye. When they always have excuses. When they will just fucking lie to your face, and you might not read them right there, but you know what it is. And I don't need somebody to validate my existence by being around me. Energy vampires exist. I have closed off my energy. My inner circle is so small. I don't want to be around people I've known for years. People I've been very, like, even people I'm super nice to. Like, no, you cannot come into this inner world. Because I'm not going to give up my energy that easily anymore. It's almost like fucking sex. I'm not giving up my pussy that easy. I'm not giving up my energy that easy either. Because I know what my presence is. I know that I can give gems without even fucking thinking about it. So I like being around people who are like that too, so we can share energy. Yeah. Share loving energy and not just have a bunch of motherfuckers around me waiting for me to fucking drop gems.
Can you be a benefit and a blessing?
Yeah.
Can you be a benefit to me, and can I also be a blessing to you?
It's a shared resource. And it's not to say sometimes motherfuckers don't need you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's times where I call certain friends and I'm like, look, I just need you. I don't even need you to necessarily respond. I just need to tell you this. And then I start crying. But that is transparency. Yeah. That is letting a motherfucker know this is what I need from you right now. And usually they can give it to me. And if they can't, they're transparent about that too.
For me, I have always been very intuitive, but untrusting of my own intuition. I think last year for me was a big change of pace.
Right.
Not just. I think a lot of it was the boycott.
Sure.
And watching people I knew.
How they move.
Well, watching people I knew, for instance, watching a lot of the men who were from here in my life, who were popular, come forward and be like, how do I navigate this? And my response was like, why are you calling me?
Right.
But it's because you trust the black women in the room.
Now.
Yeah. So much so that over FaceTime, it's easy to be disingenuous.
Yeah, it's easier to lie.
Yes, and cry, which I had a couple men do, and me believe them for a second, only to turn around and find out that they were trash. So I want to say, like, probably around June, I started to really, like, lock into myself. And then I sat down with a couple of people face-to-face who were called out, and I knew my gut.
You can feel that shit.
And it's not, it was an energy thing. Like, I knew in my gut, you're telling me one thing, but your energy is telling me something different. So I'm going with what I'm feeling. Because you could sit here and lie to my face all day, and I could nod my head and walk away knowing you're a fucking liar.
Yeah. You don't gotta be mean to people when you know that shit too. You could just fucking cut them off.
Yes. And I think that there is this want for everybody to recognize how authentic and genuine and true and natural and nigga, shut up. Like, I'm not trying to
You ain't real.
No, I'm not trying to be bogus, but it's like, what the fuck is real to not real? Like, what is this obsession with, like, being authentic, but you're not authentic?
And half the rappers make up a fucking persona.
I'm not even, yes, that, but
yeah,
I'm not even.
Our circle of art, yes.
Yes.
Right.
But I'm not even honing in on rappers.
Right.
Like, it's people who are fearful about not being perceived as genuine or authentic. Like, one, your energy is going to give you away. I used to be a person who had hella niggas around me. Everybody.
Absolutely.
Like, lots of people around me.
That's how we met. But niggas just being around.
Yes, I had lots of people around me. People I thought I could trust. I can say, like, after last year what I did, which we did very much the same thing, and I kind of love that it happened naturally at different times. But I just stopped hitting people up. Yeah. Like, I fell back. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the person who will call you and leave you like 3-minute voice memos telling you what a fucking fire, beautiful, incredible, genuine, diverse, dynamic person you are. Like, I will big you up. I'll gas my people. But I realized, like, I'm gassing people who I don't think really fuck with me. So I fell back. I stopped calling people. I stopped texting people. And when I say, like, out of a pool of maybe 20, and yeah, I was stretching myself thin. Absolutely. That's on me. But when I fell back, I got, like, what, 4 people? 4 people, 5 people.
And those are the people you should
and
cherish.
those are the people who
Yeah.
I mean, those are the people who I do cherish.
And can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
The pandemic is still raging, and there are a lot of people who are going through mental blockages. That's for sure. But you know when a motherfucker is lying to you. You know when a motherfucker is giving you excuses.
Yes.
You know? I used to always lose because I didn't go with my first instinct. And I've been going much more with my first instinct, and I'd rather be wrong on my gut feeling than be wrong by not going with my gut feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about a person, I'm wrong. And I do feel people do come back into your lives sometimes when they're more mature, when they're more emotionally compatible. I do believe in those rotations coming back around.
Yeah.
But I also believe wholeheartedly in stepping away for your own mental and spiritual health.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I know after this boycott, a lot of niggas hate us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't want to fuck with us because fucking with us means that they might not get a show.
But also, fucking with us
who-
means that you have to be a certain type of person.
That part.
Fucking, you know what it means to fuck with me? You have to have integrity. You have to have heart. You have to have courage. Now, you don't have to be fearless because I'm not fearless. I am scared of a lot of things, but I'm still going to show up. You have to be a man of your word, a woman of your word, a non-binary person of your
just
word.
a person with integrity,
you gotta like
period.
not. Oh, I'm sorry, I just spit on you.
It's all good.
You gotta not fucking shit on people and destroy people like just because you can.
But you gotta love yourself too. You
Yes.
like as you love yourself more. We always
Yes.
talk about this. You can fucking see when someone's not treating themselves right or lying to themselves. I know you gonna lie to me.
Yeah.
Or if for instance, I meet you and all you do is talk shit about people who you say and claim that you love. So I know that you fucking doing that shit to me. I know you talking shit about me.
Period.
So it's like, that's my
And that's-
mistakes.
and that's not to
my
say-
mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like shame on me for letting you that close. But at the end of the day, we can't close ourselves off to people. And go ahead, make your point.
Oh, no, I mean, you made a great point.
Yeah.
I like, honestly, if we're just going back to authenticity, though, like,
Yeah.
stop fucking worrying about, like, I had to stop worrying about what people thought of me. And then when I stopped worrying about what people thought of me, a lot of different things opened up.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I love it.
She got them yoga thighs pulverized, 12 gauge and we both get high. Mocha child, look alive, baby, big silky in your ear canal. Can't ignore the volume, can you hear me now? Goofy, give me the grants and donations, I'll distribute to the city. And fuck them organizers doing dirt, but want some pity. You can never check me, you can never stop this choo-choo. You think you know me? Bitch nigga, this ain't who you knew. Wanna boo-hoo to the timeline where I cry. I'd rather get inside my petty bag and squeeze tight, but I can't do that all the time cause I'm a trigger warning. And I ain't following no nigga cause he bigger touring. You bore me with them statements, got them lies adjacent. I lick a shot of Henny B cause she loves some angel. So I feel her presence every time we get to bussin'. Black girl magic every time the beat come in, come on. Black girl magic every time the beat come in, Black girl magic, you know what it is.
It's a very silky show.